Welcome back to another episode of the Seattle Sports Show where we love Seattle Pro Sports. I'm your host, Mikey, and we are doing another mini episode, Mock Draft 3.0 here. We're going to queue it up just like we always do. We are the Seahawks, 7-round draft. And again, I'm going to let it fall to me and see how it goes. And it's another one where I have a plan going into it, and we'll see how it goes. Again, I think that's kind of the fun of doing this. And in this one, we'll also be targeting a quarterback. Again, in the last one, in 2.0, we targeted a quarterback. I didn't get the one I originally wanted, so we settled with Penix. Going totally different mindset this time. We'll see if this works out. Okay, I'm going to start this up and see if any trades come our way. We got a 17 for a second. That's the only one we're getting. So, I guess I'm going to accept it. I want to move back, and I do want to take more picks. I'm losing 119 because they're giving me a second, but that's all I get. Okay, now we move back with Indy possibly, or oh no, we're going with the Dallas's trade. They're giving us 24 and 56. Okay, let's go with that. Okay, Denver, nope, don't want that. We actually want to make picks for this year. Nope. Okay, Green Bay wants to move us back just one spot and get us a higher pick from 78 to 58. We'll take that. Atlanta, no. Okay, Houston wants to give us 31 and 63 for our 25. That's possible. And Jacksonville, no. So, yes, we are going to take this Houston trade as well. Okay, I didn't expect it to go like this wild with the trades, but it's going pretty wild. But I'm going to be accepting these trades, and I think I'll still get who I want. I don't want to go too far back, so I'm going to, at this point, reject all the trades that are coming my way. I think this player is worthy of a first-round pick. Penix is still available, and that's who I took in the last mock. But in my eyes, Michael Penix Jr. is actually the better quarterback. He's a great leader. I mean, Seattle fans, you already know. You saw what he did at UW, so you know what he's all about. That's what we're taking with the 31st pick here. You know Ryan Grubb. He can talk to Mike McDonald. He can talk to John Schneider and convince them this is the guy that we want to take. This is the guy we want to put our future in. Geno Smith, he's not on a long-term deal. His contract is very easy to get out of, and even if you don't want to get out of it, his contract is low enough that you can easily have him and have Penix behind him, learning from him, and then he would still if you draft him here in the first round, you still have 4 years left after Geno teaches him for a year, and then you're still, even with what Geno's contract is, and then you add a rookie deal, 31st pick, you're talking about still paying less for the quarterback position than most teams are. I mean, if you took the rest of Geno's contract and then added a rookie contract on top of it, you're still talking about paying less than what Baker Mayfield is asking for, paying less for what Kirk Cousins is paying for. You're paying less than, over half of what the league is paying for at the quarterback position. So, not a bad way to go about it. All right, let's get to the rest of the draft here because these are meant to be fast mocks. So let's keep going. Okay, so we got ourselves the 56th pick through all the trades that we've been doing here. And with what is available, I'm going to take defensive tackle Chris Jenkins. He has met with the Seahawks during the combine, and we know that obviously him being a Michigan player, uh, he talked about liking Coach McDonald the 1 year he was there, and I'm sure Coach McDonald likes him because Chris Jenkins is, he's a beast on the defensive line. We got pick 58 now. We're looking at. I'm still. And then what's my next pick after that? Comes to 70. Oh, my next one after that is 76. I'm going to. Again, I still feel the need for linebacker in general. But we also need edge again with Noosu going down, losing out on that. Let's keep shoring up this defensive line. Let's go with Brandon Dorless, edge out of Oregon. Again, he's that very versatile type of defensive lineman who can, rush, get after the quarterback, and then also drop in coverage. He's going to fit into that Mike McDonald type of defense. So we're going with that. Here we are here. Pick 63 now. And okay, so a lot of times I've been picking Cedric Gray in the past, but now I'm going to go ahead and I still need to shore up the safety position in my eyes. Again, I think it's very likely that they cut Jamal Adams to save cap space, and I still think Kalen Bullock out of USC is going to be one of the top choices for a Mike McDonald defense. So we're going to take him here. 63. Next pick here is 76. We don't want to accept any of these trades. Ooh, maybe Green Bay, though, to move back from 76 to 78. And we're going to give them 233 for their 168. I think that's a pretty good deal for us. Okay. No more trades accepted here. Oh my goodness, we're at pick 78. My next pick after that is 151. Jeremy Matrada Jr. is available. We got Tyron Hopper available. But again, to me, and I don't know why they have him this far down the board. But if Junior Colson is available this late in the draft, he's going to be drafted before this, in my opinion. So I'm taking him here. I've taken him in every draft, and I think it just makes too much sense. Big, beefy middle linebacker already fits the system that Mike McDonald has, so it makes too much sense. All right, we're at pick 151 now. I need a little reminder of what I've done so far. I've gotten the quarterback. I've gotten defensive line, linebacker, safety. I really need to go after getting some offensive linemen for Michael Penix Jr. because that's what helped him be so good with Washington, is being behind one of the best offensive lines in all of college football. So let's start getting some players for that. We still really need a center. Again, being familiar, Drake Nugent, offensive center out of Michigan. Why not? We need. Okay, at this point here as well, we got to pick at 168 now through all the trades that we've been doing. Oh my goodness. Again, for me, I think linebacker is just such a position of need, both, not knowing who we're signing and players. Even if we do sign Bobby Wagner, him aging out, I want to take somebody like a Maris Liafu out of Notre Dame. I think he's good. Going to be good depth for you, even if you do bring, uh, someone back like a Bobby Wagner. Okay, our next pick, 194. Oh goodness, 194, 194. Out of who's left? Okay, well, again, what we have here, I'm gonna go with AJ Barner out of Mission again. Okay, and that's the last pick that we have for this draft because we traded our other super late pick. So looking at the results here, just a moment. There we go. We're looking at Michael Penix Jr., quarterback, Chris Jenkins, deep defensive tackle, Brandon Dorlus, your edge, Kalen Bullock, your safety, Junior Colson, your linebacker, Drake Nugent as your center, Laris Leoff, who is another linebacker, and AJ Barner, tight end. Let me know what you think of this one. Again, now you really see how this can affect the way the draft plays out. Just changing what you're going after at the top of the draft. For me, what I would prefer the Seahawks actually do is more like what we did in the first 1.0 mock draft, where we're going after and focusing on the offensive lineman at the top of the draft because I think it's really good position this year. And then focusing on a quarterback at the top of the draft here, and then you kind of miss out on some of those top offensive linemen that can really affect. I mean, I still like what we got here; it's not bad. But it doesn't address the offensive line issues that we have. And again, with Michael Penix Jr. and his injury history, you know, is that really the situation you want to put him in? But looking at the results here, drop that letter grade A, B, C, D, F. If this was what the Seahawks did in the draft, let me know what you would think about it if it played out this way. And again, let me know if you're having fun doing this. I'm having a lot of fun playing out all the possibilities, and that's what this is all about. Is just seeing all the different possibilities that could happen. Getting to look at a bunch of different players' names throughout this, and seeing, all the different possible names that the Seahawks could land, or just players in general that we'd like to see them go after. All right. Well, that is going to be the episode. So, thanks for listening to the Seattle Sports Show, where we watch legends awaken. So, take cover, because with the sea of sound, you will see us rise to reign supreme and win forever.